Good morning, everybody. This is Dylan with Ellis Home and Garden in Longview. I'm coming to you guys today with another decorating video. We've had lots of requests for more videos, and so guys, as soon as I think of something, I write it down, and then I definitely want to bring you a video and show you guys how to create different items, whether it be arrangements or wreaths or anything. I want to take a minute, guys, and thank you for coming on this journey with us and joining in each and every week or day, it seems like, on the videos. We always have a blast. We love interacting with you guys. And I'm looking forward to today's video as well. So we did one yesterday. I showed you guys some plants. I want to remind everybody we have a beautiful greenhouse outside. So it's not just, designing in here and not just floral and home decor. We have plants. We have a lovely greenhouse. So guys, anytime you want to come by, we have 4 locations. You can find one of those locations near you, hopefully, on our our website at ellishomeandgarden.com, so make sure you check that out. And also some exciting news is our online store is going to be opening up soon. We have somebody that we have hired. They're going to train her and get her working on that. So hopefully all of these products that we show you each and every week on our videos, you can have accessible to your house and you can have them delivered to your door. Just like toilet paper, because they have that thing at Walmart where you can deliver your paper and stuff. But anyway, so if you watched yesterday, I appreciate it, guys. Give me a shout out if you're watching today. Let me know where you're watching from, your name, any questions, comments, requests that you have, any comments, good or bad, we'll take them. But anyway, we're going to come to you and show you how to do a wreath today. And we also have some exciting news I'm going to announce in just a little bit. I'm going to announce the winner of our designer giveaway contest, guys. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we'll probably do another one in the future. But we had a contest where we gave you an opportunity to come and design with me, or hopefully one of our designers in a location near you. $75 value, and we had tons and tons of people share that post, sign up for the contest, and we have picked a winner. So I'm going to announce that in just a few minutes. So guys, stay tuned for that. And again, any questions or comments as we do this wreath this morning, you guys just put those below and let us know. And Dina's behind the camera, so y'all tell her hi as well.
Morgan's watching.
Hey Morgan, how's tanning? My sister's watching, guys. It's Morgan. She works at the tanning salon, so I'm always asking her how it is there, thanks to my glow. Shout out to the tanning bed. Anyway, okay guys, so we're going to do a wreath today. I'm going to show you how to do let's see what size it says, 18-inch oval grapevine wreath. The wreath itself is, how much is this thing? $5.99. So it's not a bad price. And you're probably looking at this wreath going, oh my God, that's so small. That's what I used to say when I looked in the mirror. Not anymore. But anyway, you're probably looking at this saying this wreath is really small, but it's not. Once you put stuff on here and put greenery, it's going to add a lot of size, a lot of depth, a lot of width and height to the wreath. So always remember that when picking out the size of your wreath, because one thing you don't want to do that is so trashy is when you hang your wreath on the door and you close the door and you've got crap slamming in the edges. That is not a good look. It looks like a busted can of biscuits, kind of like me. But, that's something you don't want to do. So always make sure you pick the correct size wreath before you start a project for your door. Okay, so let me get my wire cutters. I'm going to have Dina scan over. And guys, look at we're in the classroom. It's like this new paint color we painted in here. I feel like Sherman Williams. Anyway, I'm going to have her scan over and look at the area here. Again, before you start a project, you want to make sure you got everything ready to go, organized and clean and neat, because you don't want to start a project and have a freaking mess. So we've got all of our materials over here, and now we're going to start with our wreath. So the first thing you do, guys, is you want to cut your tags off. So we're going to remove our tags. I usually have a little bin to put them in, but I didn't bring that in here, so we'll just stick them in this drawer. Okay, so once you have your tag cut off, you want to make sure you have your wreath up on an area that's right in front of your face. If you don't have a stand accessible to you, what I do at my house is I put like an over-the-door hanger on my closet door or wherever I'm working in the garage, and I just hang the wreath on the door, because you want it to kind of be eye level as you work. You don't want to be slumped over like you have osteoporosis, or like bent up like this. You want to make sure it's eye level. So I've got my wreath here. Let me make sure I have it the way I want it. I think I do. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add some ribbon. A lot of people always ask these questions. They ask this question in the cemetery work I've done. They ask about it in the mantle. And, adding ribbon is your choice. You don't always have to use ribbon. It's your preference. In this particular wreath that I'm doing for you today, I'm going to use ribbon because some of the flowers that I picked, the ribbon matches that beautiful green color. So that's why I selected this ribbon. And always remember that when selecting a ribbon for your wreath, for your design, make sure that you take your flowers and your florals that you're going to put on your project, and you take them and you match them up with the ribbon. That's how you select a ribbon. I've had a lot of questions asking how I select ribbon, and that's probably the easiest way. So again, guys, we're coming to you from Longview, And any questions or comments that you have, leave them down below. Give us a shout out. It's a beautiful cloudy day. Y'all know we had that beautiful sunshine, and I was so excited. And now we're back to the freaking clouds. But you know what? It's not gonna crush our day. We're gonna have a good time. Okay. So before we start, guys, I want to go ahead and talk to you about the contest one more time. We had a contest, guys, and we have a winner for that contest. So y'all ready for me to announce the winner? Let me get her name because I don't want to tell y'all wrong. All right, the winner of our contest, and again, this contest that we signed up for, you get to come to one of our locations, hopefully Longview, and hang out with us, and we get to make a wreath or an arrangement. You get $75 to spend, you and a friend. Of course, transportation's on you guys, and then we get to do it on the video, and so you get to interact with everybody just like me. So that winner, her name is Jeannie Blackwood. So guys, thank you so much for signing up. Jeannie, if you're watching, send a message through her Facebook page, a private message, and that's how you will claim your prize. So again, Jeannie Blackwood is our winner, guys. I'm so excited to meet you. If you don't live near here, I love meeting people out of state, all over the place. So Jeannie, I'm so excited that you won, and please message us on Facebook to claim your prize. And guys, even if you didn't win, don't worry, you're still winning. You get to hang out with us today, so that's fine. And we're probably going to do another contest in the future, so don't give up. I mean, everybody, thank you so much for signing up, though. We had lots of people share, and I'm super excited. But I had lots of people yesterday. I was just going to do a little walkthrough, and because it was a beautiful day, and they were all saying, are you going to make something? So, of course, I'm going to make something for you today.
Heather would have brought margaritas if she won.
Heather, girl, you better call me. Anytime y'all want to go out to eat, have a margarita, me and Dina are always down. After about 3 of those, we're going to need to call a taxi, but I would prefer wearing heels, but we'll have a good time. I love to go out and have margaritas. And Mexican food. I had Mexican food last night, and I had some beer, and I went and saw Red Sparrow. Y'all seen that movie? Oh, Lord. Well, no one told me it was 2 hours and 20 minutes. I nearly passed away in the middle of it because it was so freaking long and I was getting sleepy. But anyway, it was kind of good. It was about a Russian spy, I think.
Morgan says you're going to poke your eye out.
Morgan, hush. Anyway, so guys, we're going to start with the bow. So this is the ribbon I selected, so we're going to take our paper off. And I didn't bring the trash in here either. I'm prepared. Okay. So guys, we're going to make a 3-loop bow, and we're going to start on the bottom of the wreath, and we're going to do one part of the wreath at a time because I think it's easier to understand, it's easier to focus on one thing, because if you're like me, I get distracted on anything. I look over and say, oh my God, a dog. So, you really have to, I'm surprised I haven't gotten to a collision yet. You really have to pay attention to one area at a time, and that's what I like to do. So we're going to make a 3-loop bow, and for those who have never made a bow before, guys, anyone who wants to know about how to tie an advanced bow, we have videos on our Facebook page under the video tab. All right. So I'm going to leave my first tail about 6 inches long, and I'm just going to make 3 loops. Okay, those loops are about 12 inches. Let's see, 12 inches long. And you're going to twist each time because, again, if you don't, your material will not match up. Twist again. All right, so now we have 3 loops, and I'm going to leave my second tail a little longer, so probably about a foot, maybe a little bit over a foot. And the reason we're leaving that longer is because I want that tail to kind of hang down and give you some length on your wreath. Okay, I have a pipe cleaner. I'm going to tie this bow off in the center. And if you'll notice, guys, I use 3-loop bows a lot. So, I mean, if you perfect doing a 3-loop bow, then you're good to go, because mainly on any design project, except for a Christmas tree, whether it be a wreath or an arrangement, I use 3-loop bows. Don't know why. Well, actually, I do. I don't want a big poof of ribbon. I don't want it to be cluttered and overdone. Sometimes less is more, like I say. Except for hair extensions. Y'all know I love those. So, 3 loops is good, and that's what I'm going to stick with today. All right, we pick this up so Dina doesn't face plant, or me, because that will not be cute. Okay, so we're going to secure this bow on here, and how we're going to do that is we're going to take that pipe cleaner, we're going to weave it through the grapevine and secure it that way. Okay? Hope everybody's having a great day. And guys, if we have some new watchers, Jeannie Blackwood, you're our winner for our designer contest. So, send us a message on our Facebook page. I can't wait to meet you, girl, and get going. It's going to be a lot of fun. And remember, guys, sometimes this grapevine is a little bit tight, like my pants line. So you want to make sure that you, just move it apart with your hands and really get the bow in there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to pull that on there. Tie it really tight. And if you don't have pipe cleaners, guys, wire is fine, it'll work. All right, I'm gonna have Dina scan up on that close and show you guys what we've done. And again, all we have done is we have just added that 3-loop bow. All right.
I've got a couple of people asking what the back of the stand.
Guys, that's a good question. Someone made these, not me, because I'm not Tim the Tool Man. I cannot do anything. I mean, my God. Don't give me a power tool. I'll have to tell y'all a story in a minute about that. Anyway, this is just a piece of plywood, and then the back of it is like some 2x4s. And see, they just made a stand. So it's really easy. I'm saying that because I didn't make it. But it looks really easy to construct. But it really comes in handy, and it helps you from breaking your neck and stuff, from having to look down or look up. Because, again, you want your wreath to be right in front of you as you work. All right. So now...
Lavana is asking, what size gauge wire do you use?
Good morning, Lavana. I use a thin wire. I don't know exactly what gauge, but if you get it too thick, it's really hard to like work together and bend. And so you want to use a thin wire if you do. But I prefer pipe cleaners because they're easier to grasp in your hand. You know, they have like this little fuzzy stuff on here. It looks like a caterpillar kind of. And they're easier to maneuver in your hand versus that piece of thin wire. But wire works just as well, guys. Just don't put any zip ties on there. We don't want to see that. All right. So now... the flowers that I have selected are these gorgeous hydrangeas. I want to give you guys a tip now, okay? A lot of people, their favorite flower is hydrangeas, and mine are hydrangeas as well. But sometimes hydrangea stems are this big, and you can really overpower a wreath or something with that huge hydrangea. So we have these bushes. They're $9.99, 50 off, $5, guys. You get, let's see, 5 hydrangeas, and they're smaller in size, so they're easier to blend with other florals, other materials, other greenery versus the big ones. So if you do decide to use, these kind of look like geraniums too, although they don't have purple. Anyway, you know, if you do decide to use hydrangeas, make sure you pick a smaller bloomed hydrangea if you're going to put it in a wreath like we're going to do today, and you're going to see what it's just like crazy how good this will look when we're done with this smaller bloom. All right, so I'm going to cut these apart at the end. And see, sometimes, I used to be totally against like cemetery bushes. That's basically what this is. But hey, sometimes you can find really good bushes, and I'm all for a deal or a bargain. That's why I need a 12-step program for shopping. Okay, so we're going to put this first one up here at the top, just like, ooh, that's too tall. So you want to trim it before, okay? And before I glue, as you can see, I'm just kind of playing to see where I want it. So about right there, I'm going to put a little bit more. I got the glue gun. How nice is this area I'm working in? I've got the plug right here. I don't have to worry about hanging myself with extension cord like I have in the past. So this works out good. Okay. I'll put that one right there. And now we're going to do 3 in a row. We're going to put 1, 2, 3. Going at a right angle. Okay. Put that in. And while I'm doing this, guys, let me tell you about that time I told you I was trying to be Bob the Builder and it did not work. So we had this girl here, and she was helping me build some stuff. And she asked me one time, she said, guys, you can give me a vacuum cleaner and I can shoot screws out of it somehow. I'll suck something up. It sounds like a machine gun. I'm just not good at that stuff. I'm going to stick to the glue gun. I'm surprised I didn't burn my arm off. But anyway, she was building some stuff, and she asked me if I would hold, or if I would screw a screw in while she held it down, because you had to hold the board down. We're going to do a little bit longer one. You want to put your longest one at the bottom, guys, to give it length, okay? So put this one right down here. Kind of bend it down like that. So she asked me if I would hold the board. I mean, she would hold the screw like this on the board, and the screw was right here, and I had the drill. And I had all my weight on the drill. I was on top of the ladder because it was hard to get in that board. Well, I'm getting lightheaded thinking about it. This is swear to God, true story. I screwed that screw all the way through her finger, coming out the other side. I nearly blacked out, flew off the ladder. She was just like holding her finger. I thought she was joking, you know, like I always do. So I was laughing, and I was like, girl, shut up, it's fine. And then it bled, and I was like, oh my God, where is Grey's Anatomy when I need them? Because I didn't learn how to fix that. So I had to send her to the emergency room, and let's just say I don't do that anymore. I don't do drills, I don't do hammers. I stick to the glue gun. So everybody who does craft, thank God for y'all, and I pray for y'all that y'all continue to do well, because, honey, I'll give up. Okay, I'm going to have Dina scan up what we've done so far. We've just added 3 flowers. Guys, if you like what you see. Leave a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. Any new timers. We've had lots of newbies. I can't wait to meet all of you guys and interact with you. And send us a comment if you got any questions down below. And Dina's here on the other side of the camera, and she is going to relay those to me. And just...
Jackie says, we don't believe in 12-step shopping programs. Those are for quitters. We are enablers.
Yes, we are an enabler, girl. I will go shopping with any one of you guys any day. Y'all just call me. Anyway, if you're just watching, guys, Jeannie Blackwood was our winner of our contest. And I keep saying that because I see we have some new viewers, so I want to make sure everybody realizes. So, Jeannie, if you're watching, go on our Facebook, send us a message, and claim your prize, girl, right here. Okay, so we've got this. Now, we're going to add this stem. Look at this. The reason I got these hydrangeas, and then I found this stem, and of course this is why I picked this ribbon, because it blends. But look at that green up next to that burgundy, purple, fuchsia hydrangea. It just really stands out and pops, and that's why I chose this. These are called snowball sprays. Excuse me. You can get them in a variety of sizes, so they come in a larger bloom or smaller. I'm using this as a filler aspect, so that's why I picked the smaller bloom, and that's what I'm going to do. So, open my drawer back up. I'm using this as my trash can, guys. Okay. So I'm going to cut these apart.
This is an 18-inch?
Yes, guys. This is an 18-inch round grapevine wreath. Okay. So I'm going to take these. I'm going to see if I can put one right in here at the front. I'm going to trim that a little bit more. But guys, if you're a first-time watcher, make sure you always cut and you kind of stick it where you want to put it before you secure it and glue it, because once that crap's in there, it ain't coming out. So you want to make sure you play with it first. And I always refer to this as haircuts, guys, because you always want to get a wig before you decide to cut your hair. See if you like that short hair, because that don't grow back overnight. Okay, we're going to put a little glue on here. And... okay, be careful not to burn your hands off. All right, we have that other one, and we're going to put down here near the bottom. So again, we're sticking with that process of the threes that I did a minute ago. Guys, this glue is freaking hot, so be careful.
Dixie says she's copied several of your projects.
Well, Dixie, why have I not seen a picture? You better tag us in a picture. Thanks for watching, Dixie. I hope you're having a great day. And thanks for following us on Facebook. And share your stuff, girl. I want to see. I've seen some awesome stuff that people have shared.
Brenda Hill Welch, I ran across this video by accident. Please, will you tell me the name of your page?
Brenda, is that her name? Brenda, this is Ellis Home and Garden. So I'm doing these videos through Ellis Home and Garden. That's the Facebook we're doing. All right, so I'm going to put another one of these guys right here because they're so pretty. So I'm going to add another. And of course, if you don't like these colors, that's totally cool. You can still do this with any type of whatever you want to do. Just use the same techniques that I'm showing you.
Diana, I've burned myself so much I don't have fingerprints left.
Girl, me either. That is a good one. I'm going to have to use that. I'm going to have to use it. Okay. So this is what we've got so far. And we might add some more of the green snowballs in a little bit. But again, we're going to focus on one area at a time. So we're going to focus on the bottom of the wreath and then go from there. So I'm going to have Dina scan up on what we've done so far. And I like her to scan up, guys, because I like her to show you up close what we're doing, so it's easier for you to follow at home if this is something that you would like to do, which I hope it is.
Elsie asked, can she steal your idea of using the drawer for garbage?
Elsie, yes, but don't tell anybody that's what I do, okay? It's a secret. Because when they come in here tomorrow and they say, what is all this trash in here? I'm going to say, somebody was out there doing that. I don't know who it was. So, you know, just don't tell on me, but yes, you can steal it. I usually have a little trash can here, but I forgot to get one, so I'm going to have to make do with whatever I'm doing. Okay, guys, we have this greenery now. I'm going to put a little greenery down here. This is called Maidenhair Fern. It's 20 inches, and the good thing I like this is kind of in a bush, even though it's in a stem, so you can cut it apart and get multi-uses out of that one stem. And y'all know that's what I like to do because I'm always balling on a budget. All right, I'm going to put that first piece up here, kind of behind the hydrangea, okay?
Do you have a particular brand of glue that you like?
I don't, guys, but you just want to make sure if you have a glue gun, you can see this one's got a high and low. It's a high temp, dual temp glue gun. Make sure it's on high because that low doesn't get hot enough sometimes. And if your glue's not hot enough, it won't stick to whatever you're putting it on. Okay. So I'm going to kind of add that filler down here in this area. If you guys have any questions, please leave those about any of this that we're doing, and I will answer those to the best of my ability. Also, guys, I want to tell you about somebody. I feel like we're friends, and I feel like we met each other, even though we haven't met in person. I had a lady call me the other day. Her name is Regina Sellers. A lot of you might know her. She was super sweet. I loved her personality. I feel like we could go out and dip into it and have fun. Somebody also said I need a t-shirt that says dip into it. I'm going to make some t-shirts made, and me and Dean are going to wear them, even though you'll never see hers. But anyway, her name was Regina Sellers. Super sweet. She has a page called Pro Bow the Hand, so if you guys have not seen it, check it out. She has a bow maker, so for those of you who are not able to tie bows, whether it's your arthritis or whether your hands just won't work, she can help you out with that. She called and talked to me and told me she loved our videos. She loved Ellis, and she's a big-time fan. And now I'm a fan of hers, guys. I joined into one of her videos last night. She gave me a shout-out, and I appreciate it, Regina. And thanks for calling me the other day. I have really had a great time. So thank you guys so much for supporting Ellis and supporting me while we're doing these videos, while we're going through this journey. This is something new I've never done before, but I mean, I can't imagine having any more fun than I am. So thank you, Regina, and guys, go check out her page. It's called Pro Bow the Hand, and she has bow makers on there, and she's got some videos, and she does really pretty work. So check that out, guys. And hi, Regina, if you're watching. All right, so we're going to continue to add these, guys. I'm going to put one down here at the bottom.
June, he has a glue skillet at his desk. He's just using the hot glue gun here.
I should have brought that glue skillet in here. I didn't even think about that. That's not going in there. Guys, sometimes this grapevine's tough, but you just got to kind of play with it until it works. Okay, I'm going to add a few more pieces of this. Are you back up? Kevin, I'll have to do it.
We're in Longview, Texas. Darla's here.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to add a couple more pieces of this particular maidenhair fern. I'm going to go over here on this side. Put a couple. Just like this. Okay. Now we're going to switch to another type of filler or greenery, guys. This is maidenhair fern as well. It's a different kind. It's fanned out. You could use it as a fan if you get hot or whatever you want to use it for. So, I like this because you can pull it apart and you get 3 separate stems in one. So, you want to make sure you remove those. Ooh. God almighty, I'm going to have an amputation in here on aisle 4. Oh my God. I told you I'm bad with these power tools and stuff. This ain't even a power tool, but okay. You want to cut your tags off.
People are commenting that they do have one of the Pro Bows.
Oh, guys, see? So y'all know my friend Regina. Girl, I told you. She owned a Christmas store. She said she used to own a Christmas store in her past. I wish I would have known about it. I would have went and saw it. I'm sure it was stunning. I looked at some of her stuff, and she does a great job, and her work is stunning. Love it. All right, so I cut these apart, and we're going to add a little bit of this in, guys. Just because the leaf's bigger, it's going to add a little bit of texture, a little bit of difference to it. As you can see, all of this greenery is really filling in and it's already finishing off this wreath at the bottom, and it's really feeling good. We've got the whole top to do. This is going to be a showstopper. So, you know, I know you have a good wreath. When I slow down in the middle of the road to look, I'm going to have a freaking head-on collision one day with the mailman because I'm always like rolling up in people's neighborhoods, you know, driving by, and I look at their door and I'm like, God, that is a pretty wreath. And I look up and there's like a bicycle in the street. So, you know, you've got to be careful. Okay, let's see. Put one at the top here, just like that. And I'm going to continue to work my way down, guys.
Pam is asking if you will be at the Wreath Makers Live Convention in Fort Worth.
Good morning, Pam. I probably will not, but you guys, I probably have to work then, but leave me comments with pictures from that wreath thing because I've had people message me and stuff, and I haven't got back to them yet, but I'm going to. And I can't wait to see what it's all about. I can't wait to see all the pictures. It sounds really fun, and that's probably something that I'm going to look to do in the future because it looks awesome, or sounds awesome. Okay, actually I'm going to put it underneath. This wreath is kind of tough. Let's see. Oh, that's hot. A little bit more glue on there so it stays.
Susan says you look like Ryan Reynolds.
Susan, girl, me and you are BFFs because I'll take that compliment any day. Thank you. I went to the movies last night, I said, to see Red Sparrow, and I saw some movie he's going to be in, and he has like this thing all over his face. I don't know why he messed up that face, but he's like put that on there. So anyway, I'll take it, girl. Thank you.
Rachel, we are starting an online, and these will be available online when it gets up and running.
Yeah, guys, we're still working on that online store, so stay tuned. But we've had lots of requests, and you know I take your requests seriously. So we are going to see what we can do to get that back up and running for you guys. They're working on it every day. Okay, I'm going to put one over here, just like that. All right. So I think I want a few more of those snowball sprays. So that's what I was saying. After you start getting your filler in there, you can really see what you want to add. So I'm going to have Dina scan up on this, show you what we got so far. If you guys are following with us so far, any questions, comments that you have about what we've got going, leave them down below. Don't be shy. If we have any newbies, make sure you guys give me a shout out. Tell me hi. Okay, I'm going to put one more of these bad boys right there because I love this stuff. It really just makes this fuchsia color pop from those hydrangeas.
What was that? The leaf, the last one?
Guys, both of these leaves are called maidenhair fern. They're just different sizes of the leaves, and I'll show you the difference in just a sec. Let me put that down there. Anyway, here we go. So see, they're both maidenhair fern. They're just different sizes. So as you can see, the leaves are a little bit different. There's different textures and kinds. And I'm using both of these because you can see I like to put the bigger one on the back side and put that smaller leaf on the front. It really makes a difference. It helps blend it and all kinds of stuff. I have a couple more of these two. I think I'm going to add another one right about there. So as you can see, as you design, make sure you always step away from your project, whether it's to get you a hot dog or a margarita, and take a look from far back because your stuff always looks different as you back up from it. Okay?
I'm going to butcher her name, Tina.
Hey, Tina. Is that her name?
I asked if you like Medea.
Medea?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Medea.
her. Yes, guys, Medea is my girl. But I have to tell y'all don't hate, okay? Don't say no negative comments. But I watched the Boo 2 Halloween, and I wasn't as impressed. I don't know. Some of them are super funny. My favorite one's a Christmas one. Love it. That one I just love. So I guess I do love Medea. Okay, so we've got this so far. Now, we're going to add a little bit of something for length. And you guys always know from watching my videos, to add length, you can do a lot of different things. You can add greenery. You can add a long strand of ribbon. So for those of you who are ribbon lovers, put you some ribbon on there. Look, it adds length as well. We're not going to do that on this one, but I've got my poison ivy. Just kidding. But, you know, it's my green ivy, and that's what I'm going to use for length because you can see how long it is after you extend this out really long. You could whip somebody with it. You could do all kinds of stuff. So I love it a lot.
Regina just came on.
Regina, hey girl, I gave you a shout out earlier. I told everybody about your page. Again, guys, if you're just joining, it's Pro Bow the Hand. I told everybody, Regina, you gave me a call at the store, and I feel like we're long lost friends. I hadn't even met you, but I feel like we know each other. And a lot of people on our video said that they didn't know about your bow maker. And so, thanks, Regina, for calling the other day. And guys, I'm a newfound fan of her stuff because her work is gorgeous and her page is awesome. So make sure you check that out as well. Okay.
Susan says, good morning. You did a magnolia wreath earlier, and I was wondering if you have any kits left.
Hi, Susan. We don't have any kits left, I don't think, but I will check. So what you'll do is if you'll send me a message on our Facebook page, then I will go on there and I will check that out and see if we have any, and I'll get back with you on that message. All right, guys, so I cut my strands of ivy off, and this is what I'm going to use to add length on this particular wreath that I'm doing today. And again, You don't have to use ivy. You can use ribbon for length. You can use other types of greenery. But I like ivy because this looks realistic. And even though we're doing artificials, I always like to say you want this crap to look as real as possible and not, fake or cheap. So that's what we're going for.
Jenny, he's using wire cutters.
Okay. Trying to burn my fingers off. I've got one piece down, but one more piece down here at the bottom.
Mary Wiggum, how do you decide where the flowers go? Do you have a pattern in mind when you start a wreath?
Hi, Mary. Give me just a second. Let me tie this in, and I'm going to tell you, girl. I'm going to tell you a little trick that I have learned. I'm going to put this down here. This piece down on the bottom. What was her name, Mary?
Yes.
I don't know why I keep forgetting all this stuff so quick. All right, and I'm going to have Dina scan up on that, guys, show you what we've got so far. We've added lots of greenery. We've added lots of flowers and stuff like that. Okay, girl, Mary, she's asking about the placement of flowers. You can put the flowers basically wherever you want, but I try to keep a few things in mind. For one thing, your wreath is in a circular pattern, so don't have flowers sticking out every which way because that will look like a star, and that ain't cute. And also, you want to make sure that you keep everything in a certain type of cluster or area. So if you're going to do the wreath all the way around, make sure, let me find something I can show you with. Make sure you stick your flowers in at the angle of the wreath. So if it's a circular wreath, stick them in and make sure everything goes in a circle around the wreath. That goes for your greenery, your flowers, everything. Now in this particular wreath, we're doing the bottom and we're doing the top of the wreath. So I started on the bottom and I'm going to have a little section and then I'm going to do the top of the wreath and really fill it in. So you kind of just have to decide how big you want your wreath to be, how much material you want to use on the wreath before you begin, and then go from there. So I hope that works out. I hope that helps you, Mary. And if you do take any of these tips, girl, send me a photo of your stuff. I would love to see it. All right. So we're about done with the bottom, so we're going to move on to the top. And to begin, just like we did with the bottom, guys, we're kind of basically going to replicate, but I'm going to change a few things, and we're going to talk about that shape more, Mary, as we continue with the top of the wreath. So I'm going to use my ribbon again, and I'm going to put a 3-loop bow up here at the top. And the reason I chose this the ribbon, is because it matched really well with those green snowball sprays. And again, that is how I select my ribbon. Is I take my florals that I'm going to use, and if I decide I'm going to use ribbon, I take it over there, I find the ribbon aisle, and I go with that, and I search it that way. And these 3-loop bows are a great way to get rid of scraps, guys. If you've got lots of scraps laying around, like a couple yards left on a roll of ribbon, and you don't know what to do with them, then this is the way to do it. All right.
It is very hard keeping a straight face around him.
Oh, what people saying? Yeah, Dina's doing good, guys. She's only lost it about one time. I forgot what that lady said. Remember that day over there you lost it?
Yes.
What'd she say again? Oh, she told me I need a cowboy hat. Good. Do I look like Walker, Texas Ranger? No. I don't need a cowboy hat. I can't do it. I guess from I'm in Texas, But a cowboy hat wouldn't look good and match my hair up. I don't know. But I always keep Dina rolling, and we try to have a good time, guys, and that's why I love having you on here, because we're all positive. And we're here to be positive and just uplift each other and have fun, and that's all I like to do. As soon as I get out of bed in the morning, I try to make people laugh. I try to have a good time, always. It's me laughing at myself. Like the other morning I got up. Let me tell you a story real quick, guys. So my grandmother's not doing well, and I've been keeping her Pomeranian. She's got this Pomeranian. She's a freaking diva. She's got to get groomed. She's got to get brushed. She's got to get... she does little patty cake things. She wants a treat. And I'm just like, oh my God, can I not watch the TV? So the other morning we got up and she wanted up at 6:45. I am dead asleep. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to let this dog out, but I'm upstairs. And so we have to go downstairs. So I'm in my underwear, just woke up, opened the door, and I'm still half asleep. And I looked down and it had been like 1 second and the dog was at the bottom of the stairs. She had I guess her legs went out from under her. She slid like a sled all the way down. You ever seen Home Alone? Slid, I swear to God, I don't even know if I told you this. Slid down the stairs and hit the wall. And I was thinking the whole time, did that just really happen, or am I still sleeping? Because I look down, I'm still in my underwear. I'm like, where am I? And the dog is rolling down the stairs like a freaking bowling ball. And I'm like, oh my God. So, guys, my grandmother, if you know her, me and the dog could go to Walmart. We could get to a collision. And the first thing she would ask is, how's my dog? Girl, what about me? I broke my legs. So I had to get down there. I was like, oh my God, I killed her. And I'm going to have to tell my grandma I killed her dog. But the dog was fine. I was traumatized. Then I was wide awake at 6:45. I couldn't go back to sleep. So anyway, that's just a fun story for you. But I do love dogs. But this dog, I mean, some dogs are just divas, guys. They like lots of attention. All right, so I'm going to leave the first tail about 6 inches, and I'm going to make that 3-loop bow kind of like the one I did at the bottom. Okay.
Marisa asked, do you mix patterns of ribbon for your wreaths?
Hi, Marisa. I sure do. I'm not on this particular wreath because I just wanted a little bit of ribbon, so I didn't want a lot of different ribbons on there. But yes, all the time. And I have bow videos, girl, if you want to check those out. They're on our Facebook page. And I'll show you how to do complex bows using different textures, types, widths of ribbon, and stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to put a little tie on here. And guys, if you'll do me a favor and share this... Oh my God, I'm going to cut them wires. If y'all do me a favor and share this video, guys, I would so much appreciate it. I love doing the shares because when you share the videos, it attracts and finds new watchers. And I love to have newbies on here. I've had a lot of them, so if you're a new watcher, leave a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know how your day is going, what the weather's like, what you're eating. I like to know it all. I'm a very personable person, and I love to know. So you guys let me know. All right, so we got the 3-loop bow, and we're going to put this right up here at the top of the wreath. And again, we use the pipe cleaner, so we're just going to weave that through the grapevine to secure it on the wreath. Sometimes I get lucky and it just slides right in there, but other times you kind of have to move the grapevine back and forth so that it will work. Okay, just like that. Tie it off really tight. All right, and that's about what we want right there. I want that extra tail to hang down because it gives it some color, gives it some length as well, and that's what we're going to go from there. So the next thing we're going to add is our hydrangeas because that's the first thing you want to begin with, your largest bloom flower, after you add the ribbon on your wreath, okay? So I'm using these hydrangeas today. Oh, before I go any further, I want Dina to scan up on the top of that. So for any of you watching and want a real close look, I'm going to give you guys a look so that way it's easier for you to follow if you want to replicate this at your home. If you like what you see so far, give us a thumbs up, a little heart, whatever, a little laugh face, just no angry faces. Y'all, my new favorite emoji is that one that's like red with a little, like all the asterisks on his mouth. That's me all the time. You know, like when I go through the line at Walmart and there's like kids running everywhere, I'm like, where is that emoji? Because sometimes I just can't help myself. I'm like, ooh, Jesus, take the wheel and drive fast. Put it in gear. That's what I tell myself. Okay. We're going to cut these apart. Now, we're going to go up here to the top of the wreath and begin. Now, picking that first height on your wreath is kind of up to you. You don't want it obviously sticking up like that. I mean, that's like my hair in the mornings. But you want to make sure the taller you put the flower, the more length and the higher your wreath's going to be. So think about that as well. My back is hurting today. Think about that, probably from that stairs. But anyway, think about that when you place your first flower because you want to make sure you have enough room for the project or the wreath or arrangement you're doing on your door. Because like I said earlier, you don't want that stuff slamming in the edges. That is not, it's not good. So, all right, so I got my first stem. I'm going to add a little glue to it. Put that right up here at the top. And we're just going to go down as we go a little bit shorter each time. I just stuck that glue gun on my hand. Let's see.
Rachel's from New Brunswick, Canada, and it's been snowing for 3 days.
Rachel, oh my Lord, I could not even deal. See, the worst part about that, Rachel, is not being able to get out and go eat. So I would be like, oh, I can't stay in this house. I'd find a way. I would get I would order a snow ski or what's that thing called? Is that what it's called?
A snowmobile.
Snowmobile. I'd order one of them, have it shipped to my house, and I'd be running through the town to eat some Mexican food. Okay, we're going to put one down here at the bottom. And Mary asked earlier about shape, guys. And this is something I want to tell you about shape, okay? Get in there. As we do the top of the wreath, we want to make sure everything kind of goes like this in an oval or a round pattern, kind of like an upside down C, because you don't want flowers sticking all types of ways. You want to keep everything in a pattern or shape. And like I always say, shape is most important. So I try to keep that, in mind and stuff like that. And guys, you know I'm crazy. Look up here. I'm prepared up in here. I've got me an extinguisher. So if anything goes wrong, if I catch on fire, Dina can blow me away with that and give you guys something to watch.
And I'm certified to use that thing too.
Oh, she's certified. Don't spray my eyes. But anyway, Oh my God. So do I have any Golden Girls fans on here? Because I was watching, one of my favorite episodes is when Blanche, y'all ever seen that shirt? Was it Dorothy? Was it Blanche in the sheets, Dorothy in the streets? I need that shirt. But anyway, what are you laughing at? What's somebody say? I need a cowboy hat?
No, I love Golden Girls.
Okay, love them. And my favorite episode is when Blanche gets that, she's like is trying to impress a police officer and she thinks she's spraying hairspray on her hair, but it's mace. That's something I would do. I mean, so see, we relate a lot. All right, we're going to keep adding.
But I go and touch up my hair. What I do, mace myself.
I love that show. And guys, actually, I did a client at Christmas time, and we were just talking. You know, I could talk to anybody. We were talking. We were having a great time, and I found out she liked the Housewives, and I'm obsessed because they're all stupid. But I love to give commentary. And she told me she loved the Golden Girls, and she came in here and brought me a present one day and left it at my desk. It was wrapped up, and it was a poster, like HD, of the Golden Girls. I always thought that was so sweet that she, you know, we were talking about the Golden Girls, and she knew I liked them, and she brought me that poster. I love it.
So we're in East Texas, 2 hours east of Dallas, and now we're west of Shreveport, Louisiana.
MapQuest right here behind me, because guys, I can't horrible directions. So as you can see, kind of like the circular pattern we're making as we go along. And actually, guys, this particular wreath, we're going to add some more down here on the sides. This is going to be just a showstopper, I'm telling you. So if you like what you see so far, let us know. And what I've done so far, I'm going to have Dina scan up and show you guys. Any questions, leave them down below and let us know what you'd like to see. And guys, if we have any first-time watchers, please don't be shy. Leave a comment down below. Let us know your name, where you're watching from, what you'd like to see, and if you're enjoying what you like to see. If for those of you who don't know, my name is Dylan. I work here at Ellis. I've been here for about 8 years. I'm a designer here. Christmas is my favorite time of year. I love to eat, I love to talk, and I love to watch TV. So if any of those people relate, then we could be BFFs. And my girl Regina that I just met, I already love her, and she met me on here as well. Okay.
I just bought a shirt that says Girl Squad, and it's got the Golden Girls on it.
I have that. Are you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about me.
Josh gave me that for Christmas, and I wear it at night because my Morgan gives me a hard time. I think I wore it to work one day, but it wasn't a good color or something, so I haven't. No, it says Squad Goals. Mine does. Squad Goals. I'll have to wear it up here one day.
When did you do the saddle?
I did the saddle on, yesterday was Friday, on Thursday. And guys, if you watched that saddle video, we did a cone that matches it, and it was a few videos back, I think the last week, so just go to our video tab on our Facebook page. You can find all of those past videos. I can't wait to read all your comments, because when Dina starts smirking over there, I know something's crazy, so I'm going to have to watch. We hadn't had anybody tell me to take my shirt off today, have we?
No.
Okay, good. We're doing good so far, because that's not going to happen. Okay.
They're asking, are you Blanche, Dorothy, or Sophia?
I told y'all guys, Blanche in the sheets, Dorothy in the streets. I like that shirt. I saw it on, have you seen that on Facebook or something? Love that. No, I'm probably the most like Dorothy, guys, because she's such a smart mouth that's how I am all the time. You know, I love it. Love it, love it. I always have a comeback. I've always got something to say, ask Dina. And so I think, would you think I'm most like Dorothy?
I think Sophia, because I think she's got
well, yeah,
a smart
she's got,
mouth.
yeah, okay, well, me and her. I love Sophia, too. Okay, we're going to put one more of these hydrangeas, then we're going to move on with our greenery. Who do you guys think I'm most like? I'm scared to know. Leave a comment and let me know who you think I'm most like, whether it is Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, or Sophia. I love all of them together, though, because Rose is so stupid. I just want to hug her. I love her. But, she's my favorite. I think she's the only one living still. Is Rose, Betty White. God, still kicking. Okay. So, we've added our hydrangeas. I'm going to have Dina scan up one more time before we add the greenery, kind of show you guys what we've got going. And as you can see, Mary asked earlier about the pattern. I kind of have this circular pattern up here at the top, and that's what you want to stick with as we continue. All right, so the first greenery that I'm going to add is this Maidenhair Ferns, a smaller one. Okay. Cut this off. I already have some over here too. I'm getting a little congested over here, all this stuff. All right, we're gonna cut this apart, and we're gonna start at the top of the wreath, guys. Okay? Are they saying who I'm like? I'm scared. Okay.
Sophia.
Yeah, I'm crazy. And I keep it PG on here, guys, but I'm really crazy. Crazy as Dina. If I ever had a talk show, I'd have to be on a nighttime talk show where they could like do bleeps and stuff because sometimes I forget and I get crazy. So I'd have to be on a nighttime show. I don't think I'd be on daytime TV, do you?
No.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
Somebody says they think you're a cross of Dorothy and Rose.
Rose? Well, I like Rose too.
Blanche or Sophia.
So see, we have a lot of Golden Girls watchers. Every night they come on Hallmark Channel, I'm telling you, I'm a diehard fan. And I've also got started on Will and Grace. Guys, I love Will and Grace. Do you watch that?
Love Will and Grace.
Karen is my favorite. She's the drunk in the corner, you know, always making jokes and saying stuff. That's me. So I love Karen. And Dina loves Will and Grace too. All these remakes they're coming out with. They're coming out with Roseanne. I used to not be a fan of her, but I actually am now. She's so funny. She's wrong, but she's so funny. So I like to watch her too. She cracks me up. Alright, so I started at the top, guys. I'm replicating the pattern. I'm kind of going down on the right side, and I'm just filling in with this particular greenery. And again, this is a maidenhair fern, so for any of those watchers wondering what type of greenery we're using, we are using the maidenhair fern. Okay, continue to cut it. Guys, what do you have planned for the weekend? It looks like the sun might be coming out now. The blinds are closed over here. I can't see. But if it doesn't rain, then it's going to be a pretty day. Tonight, I'm going to go home. I'm having dinner made for me. I'm having pork chops. Have I told you about this? Josh is making me pork chops with green beans, cabbage, and macaroni and cheese. So I cannot wait. Was that a message?
Not from your mom.
It is?
No.
Oh, okay. So I'm having that for dinner tonight. I'm getting dinner made for me. Then I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to sit and be lazy. And I'm probably going to watch Roseanne. Does anyone else like those Saturday nights? I mean, I did the whole clubbing situation, and it's just, I'd rather just be home. I'm like a homebody. I like to be home. I like to be on the couch and comfortable. So if you're one of those people, let me know if we relate, because we could always hang out and watch TV. If I have any Housewives lovers, we can watch the Housewives, drink wine, and judge them, because that's what I like to do.
Stephanie's asking, where do you shop for flowers and ribbon?
Hi, Stephanie. At Ellis, of course. Here at Ellis, we carry a large variety of flowers and stuff. And that's really, I live in Longview, so it's really hard to find places that I like flowers, because using artificials, I like to find the most realistic stuff as possible. And Ellis really does have the most realistic, probably because I pick them out. I'm the buyer of the floral stuff now, and so I pick out all the stems that we use here, and I try to pick out stuff that's going to pertain to everybody's taste and everything like that. So it's great. No, but what is that noise? It's just Facebook messages?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Laura asked if she could have Josh.
Laura, we have to talk, girl. We'll have to talk. Probably not, though, because he is always cooking, and I am not good in the kitchen. We would need this extinguisher if I was in the kitchen. Let me tell y'all a story one time. I've got lots of stories, I'm telling you. One time, and guys, before we go, I'm going to have Dina scan up and show you. We started at the top, and as you can see, I'm just going down the wreath on one side, staying within that circular pattern as we go. Okay. One time, we had a baking stone, and it was on the top of the stove. It was like one of those flat top stoves, and it was just on the stove, and I jumped up on the counter to get something out of the cabinet, and when I did, this big old knee and this cankle hit the knob and turned the burner on, guys, and I didn't know it, and so I tell them about my cat too. So anyway, I didn't know it, guys, and so I was just doing my own thing, and all of a sudden I said, "What is that smell?" Oh my God, the burner had came on, it lit up that stone, it was on fire on top of the stove, no extinguisher. I mean, I had to get a towel and like, oh my God. Y'all ever seen Miss Doubtfire where she burns herself up? That's about how like I was on the stove that day. It was tragic. So let's just say Josh will cook. I'm going to either go out to eat or he can cook for me. I just can't do anything. in the kitchen. But I am getting better. I do like to grill. So if any of you grillers out there, we have that new green egg here. I can't wait to try it out. So I do like to grill. All right, we're going to continue to add the greenery. If you guys like what you see so far, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, let us know. And again, Jeannie Blackwood was our winner, guys. So if Jeannie is on the video, she popped up yet? Have you seen her? Well, if she does get on here, say hi, girl.
Morgan says always burning things up.
Oh, guys, so let me tell you a story. Before we go, I'm going to have Dina scan it one more time. I'm going to continue adding that greenery. Okay, guys, I have a story for you. Y'all are going to think I'm horrible, but just pray for me. Okay, so one time I had this cat. His name was Lucky, and after I tell you the story, his name means something. Okay? I'm going to continue adding this greenery while I go down as I'm telling you this story. So I had this cat. He was like 130 years old. I mean, barely creeping around. We had him for like 15 years, and I loved him. And so one day, we had just moved in a new house. And one day, I came home, and I lit 2 candles. I lit one, and remind you, this cat is almost dead. He's like so old, blind, crazy. Okay, so he wasn't blind, but he was getting there. So I lit 2 candles, one on the island, and one on the coffee table. And so I start cleaning the house. I vacuum the house and all this stuff. All of a sudden, I smell like something's burning. And so, guys, I'm running through the house like I'm on Survivor, running through the house, and I look like Tomb Raider. And I cannot find any fire. I smell smoke, I smell fire, but I went in the attic, thought the wires caught on fire. Nothing. So, anyway, my mom came over, and I said, Mom, do you smell that in here? It smells like fire. And she said, yeah, it sure does. And she said, I don't know what it is. We looked everywhere. So we're sitting on the couch watching TV, and we look over, and we have brand new white furniture. Look over, and there's all this like black stuff over there by the cat. And Mom was like, what is that black stuff? And I was like, Mom, shut up. What are you talking about? So I get over there, and I smelled that smell. He sat in the candle and burnt his butt up and his whole tail, and I was mortified. He had embers all over the bottom of him. It's amazing he didn't catch the freaking couch on fire or the stuff. So the whole time, my cat was burning, and I had no idea. I thought it was the wires in the attic. God rest his soul. He passed away. Not because of the fire. He lived another 2 months or so. But anyway, his name was Lucky, and so there you go. He was lucky that he didn't burn the house down. I'm lucky that he didn't. But that was the scariest and craziest thing, guys. Scariest thing. All right, so we're going to continue to add the greenery all the way down. But I am a huge animal lover. I do have 4 dogs, and I do love them. Oh, we have 5 now. You know, my grandmother's dog's been staying with us, so we do have 5 now. 3 weenie dogs, and a Yorkie, and a Pomeranian. All right, so we add one more piece, and then we're going to be done with that. Let's see. I can't wait to go back and read all these comments.
We've got a lot of people asking for a list of the supplies for this.
Okay,
you
guys.
can post it afterwards.
Sure. When I get done, I will post a list of the supplies for everything you need to make this wreath. I sure will. All right, so we've got the greenery, and as you can see, the shape's really taking form. I'm going to have Dina scan up, show you up close the greenery. We started at the top with the ribbon. We added the hydrangeas, and now we added the small maidenhair fern. So now we're going to go back with our green filler, which was this snowball spray. All right, if you like what you see so far, guys, leave a comment down below. Give us a shout out and let us know. And guys, if you'll do me a favor and share this video, because again, I like to share so we get new followers and new viewers to our family here that we have every time we do a video. Okay, we're going to trim that. We're going to put this one piece up here at the top.
You've got a lot of people asking about what would it cost for this wreath.
Guys, this wreath, when I got done, it'd probably be about $79 or $89. And I'm not sure exactly because I've got to add labor, of course, because I'm making it, but somewhere around there. And this is more of an inexpensive wreath. $89 is a great price for a very full wreath for your door, but it's stunning and it's striking. And the reason it's going to be so inexpensive is because we use bushes instead of stems for our flowers, and that really cuts your cost out. And we have these particular hydrangea bushes and white and blue and green, different colors. And so we've got a lot of options for you. Has Josh said hi yet? Okay, he's still asleep. The other day I didn't tell him I was in the video and I wouldn't respond. He was getting livid, so gotta make sure I know. Okay, you get on Facebook and just watch like everybody else. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna continue to trim these. These snowball sprays are also one of my favorites, and they come in a variety of colors also. So you can use a whole bunch of stuff. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to get that in there, but we're gonna get it.
Both of the greenery is a maidenhair fern, just different types.
Alright. Put this one here. And this goes back to shape again, guys. As you can see, I'm following the way the wreath flows. So that is kind of how you keep your shape intact as you continue along with your wreath. So we're getting closer and closer to Easter, and I've given you lots of helpful, hopefully helpful, decorating tips on Easter. I've showed you a lantern, I've showed you a mantle, I've showed you a wreath. And so on Tuesday, it's probably going to be our last Easter video. So if you guys would like to see anything else in particular, leave that down below and let us know, because I think I've given you just about all you need to do Easter. So we're going to move on to some other fun stuff that I've got planned coming up. One's a door garland. A lot of people have asked about how to decorate a door garland. So we're going to have that in the future. Swag over a mirror is one. And anything else that you guys want to see, I'm going to make it happen for you. Because I love you for watching, and I want to make sure that I can bring all of that to you if I can.
Sharon, yes, we do carry these flowers.
And guys, we have so many new flowers in right now, it's crazy. Alright, we're going to put one more of these. Where should I put it? Maybe right there? No, I don't think so. Maybe down here. Okay, one more down here.
I'm going to butcher her name.
Okay.
Zone
Hey girl.
is asking, does the glue gun work better for the grapevine or with the skillet?
Guys, they're both the same thing. The glue gun will burn. The glue gun will burn your hand a lot faster, but they both do the same thing. The glue pot is just more convenient because you can dip your stuff in there and place it in the wreath, and you can just do that really quickly. The glue gun, you have to pick the glue gun up. You have to figure out how you can put all the stuff in your hand, so it is a little bit challenging. So it just really depends on what kind of project you're going to be doing. All right, so the next thing I'm going to add is my other type of maidenhair fern. I like to call it a fan because it fans out. So I'm going to have Dina scan up one more time before we begin and show you this, because I like to show you guys step by step what we're doing, just in case you're following step by step. All right, so I'm going to cut this apart. Just like this. And guys, let me know down below your favorite flower that you like to use on your wreath. Because everybody's choice is different, and I like to hear the varieties that we have.
I have a couple of people asking, when are you on?
Guys, I'm on for sure every Tuesday. Dina and I come to you with the video every Tuesday. But that's our permanent time, 10 o'clock Tuesdays. But I like to come to you all through the week. I say a couple times, but sometimes I just can't help it, and I can't stay away because I love talking to you all, you guys. It's like having a family here. So Tuesdays for sure, maybe Thursdays, and always on Saturdays, because even if I don't do a demonstration for you on Saturdays, I like to show you new product, and I like to show you around the store, especially when it's a beautiful day. So, you know, those times. But all you got to do, guys, is go onto your Facebook and turn on your alerts tab for your notifications, And you'll get a little pop-up every time Ellis is live, and it'll give you a little shout-out and let you know. Alright, we're going to continue to add these. And as you can see, I'll have Dina get up close while I'm working. You guys can see what a difference this larger leaf makes up next to that smaller leaf. And we also have this particular maidenhair fern in variegated, which means it comes in different colors. It's got the light green and the dark green attached to it as well. Okay. I'm getting hungry. Are you hungry?
No.
Oh, well, I guess I'm the only one starving. Oh, the air just came on, frozen in here. Okay, we're gonna add it down the sides too, guys, because whatever we use at the top, we want to make sure we blend in with the rest of the wreath.
I had leftover pizza for breakfast.
No, ma'am. I'm not a big breakfast eater, guys. I just, I don't know why I can't eat that early in the morning. Dr. Pepper's my thing. People drink coffee, and I just can't do it.
Pepper is the drink of the gods.
Yes, I'm obsessed with Dr. Pepper. I can taste all 23 flavors. As soon as my feet hit the floor, after the dog flies down the stairs, I have to get me Dr. Pepper. That morning I needed a champagne. Oh my Lord. Okay, so we've added the other, we're gonna add one more piece actually. I see here where I wanna put it. One more piece of the maiden here.
Well, a couple of people are asking about the drawing.
Guys, I announced earlier we did have a winner for the drawing. Her name, and if you're just joining us, her name is Jeannie Blackwood. So, what's a close child? Anyway, so Jeannie, if you are watching, y'all don't need to be all up in this face like that. Jeannie Blackwood, if you are watching, you are the winner for our giveaway. And so if you are watching and you're just now finding out, girl, congratulations. And go send us a message on our Facebook page. Are you laughing at a comment? What's somebody say? Oh, me? Okay. Anyway, see, Dina's lost it behind the camera. She's blacked out. But anyway, send us a message, girl. Claim your prize. I can't wait to work with you. You're all up in his face. Okay. So, the last thing we're going to add is our ivy that we had. And you saw this big bush that we had. It's got lots of options on here for you to add to it, okay? If she starts cracking up, then I'm going to crack up, and it's going to be a hot mess up in here. Okay. So.
Longview is East Texas. We're 2 hours east of Dallas, an hour west of Shreveport, Louisiana.
Oh, and I was going to tell you, Dana, somebody commented, I was reading through some more of them yesterday, commented that they loved that the commentator, that you were your voice was very soothing and easy to listen to.
Oh, well, thank you.
We'll have to put her on radio like Delilah, because that's what I always said about her. Do you like Delilah?
I love Delilah.
I don't ever hear her anymore. She used to be on 106.5 a long time ago, and I just don't hear her anymore. I like her at Christmas.
I have her on Facebook too. I follow her on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Oh, I do. She has a big yard, right? Garden and stuff?
Yeah.
Or not garden, farm, something like that.
Something like that.
All the kids too. She got like 30 kids. It's like cheaper by the dozen over there at her house. All right, I'm adding a little bit more of this ivy right here on the sides.
They said Delilah took off after the death of her son.
Yeah, I heard about that, guys. That was awful. Did you hear about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's still not back on the air? Because I haven't heard her in a long time. I could imagine, though. Yeah. All right, guys. So that about wraps up the wreath. So I'm going to have Gina scan up and show you. So as you can see, that small wreath that we started with, you really thought might have been too small, but after you put all the stuff on there, it adds length and width to it and really gives you a nice finished piece to put on your door, or even this would work above your mantle on top of a mirror or something like that. So again, guys, we came to you with an 18-inch grapevine round wreath, and then we added some ribbon of our choice. We added the hydrangea stems, we added the snowball, and then 2 different textures of greenery, and then the ivy. And the reason we added the ivy was to give it length on this particular wreath. All right, guys.
Are you talking about putting a face to my name?
Y'all want to see Dina?
No.
She won't let me. Maybe not today. All right, guys. So again, this wood right here will probably retail for $89 or so. And of course, I've got to add labor. So you can definitely do all this stuff at your home. All of these flowers are on sale, 25 to 50% off. So that's really some savings in your pocket, and it's really something that's affordable that anyone can do. And I want to remind everybody, if you decide to do one of these wreaths or anything that you take from our videos, make sure you send us your photos on our Facebook page. I would love to see your final products and everything that you have to show us. We've gotten some great pictures so far, and we're going to continue to share those on our Facebook page each and every week so that all of our viewers and all of our family, as I call you, can see all of your finished products. All right, guys, and also if you're just joining, we did have a winner for the contest. Her name was Jeannie Blackwood. So, hey, girl, if you're watching, you won the contest, send us a message and you can claim your prize. And, guys, stay tuned because we're going to keep doing live videos. We're going to keep coming to you with more content, more material. Any requests that you have, leave them down below. Let us know. Give us a shout-out. Say hi. And we will go from there. What happened?
You threw something.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, it's probably some glue. But anyway, all right, guys, I want to oh, and before I go, a lot of people have been asking about classes. We have classes in the Longview, Texas, and the Bossier locations. You can find the information about our classes, meaning you will come here, you get to work. We're in the classroom now. Work with the teacher one-on-one. She's going to show you how to put things together. You can find that information on our website at ellishomeandgarden.com. If it's not already pinned below, I'll pin it as soon as we're done, along with the list of the materials that you needed for these wreaths. Go on there, check the schedules out, guys. Sign up for a class. They're a great time. And we only have 6 left, I think, in Longview. So you want to make sure you take advantage of that and sign up now if you're near Longview. And if not, girl, road trip, get your friends and y'all go on a road trip. And y'all can do the class. And then after the class, we can all go out to eat and have margaritas and have Mexican food and talk. And I'll fill you in on all kinds of stories and gossip behind the scenes. All right, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope everybody has a beautiful day and a beautiful afternoon and a great weekend. And continue to, send your photos in. I love to see all that. And thank you so much for watching.